Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll call for the fair catch here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a... Jet sweep motion like that, it really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Heading left after the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. trying to find room. It's Alexander. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense, and really as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that, and boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
He finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Try and muscle for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Missouri now in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
This one is right through. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Missouri.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. Eagles offense heads back out onto the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. Bringing pressure. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Commodores look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And the Commodores will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Crucial third down play right here. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Alexander. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch. On
third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Okay, ready?
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. He's running out of time here. He's got it right near the end zone. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the punt team now on to kick it away. A low line drive, ugly punt. This one will be fair caught. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
To throw, it's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up 1st down yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Extending the play now. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Returner choosing to field this one. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you will start to wonder, should I go for this?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to throw it deep. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand. Being down a couple scores, it's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason, into the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands, it's Brown. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Commodores hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
To throw, it's Johnson. Catch made on the left side. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Finding some room at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Commodores are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This quarterback on fire today. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And bulldozing his way through. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
Yankee blue. Lasso. Lasso.
From the shotgun, drops back. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab down the middle, it's Bell. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Commodores looking to run some tempo here.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here comes a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And there's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Come on, set.
Using his legs, it's Lacey. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
In blue. In blue.
They'll run it here. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even